Okay, I'm using a different, recording podcast maker app now, because the last one was just cutting me off cutting off my recordings. I was like, please stop. Just stop. Okay. But if you need a recap, long story short, some epiphany happened when I was listening to music, and I was asking the world what it meant, because I found some childhood CDs, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, so I was saying, how the world feels so dull now, and I don't mean that in a depressing way. It's not oh, I'm so sad, or well, it's not the same as depression, sadness, but it's like, oh, I'm so depressed, or oh, things will never be the same again, but they really will, but it is, though, cause, not the depression part, but things will never be the same part, but it's not really in a good or bad way. It's just, okay, so, it just feels like things are not exciting anymore. Is that bad? Things are not, they don't, current, is that the right word? Require a huge, not even a little bit of a reaction anymore. It's someone, I don't know if, is it just me, but when something happens, you're just okay, cool. You're casual about it. You're not woohoo! It depends on what it is. I don't know. It's probably not even normal, but it's because, it's not because I feel like I'm ungrateful or anything. It's just lately, as an adult, I'm so disconnected from I don't know, it's it's I'm trying to feel excited again and over the moon, maybe that's a bit of a high expectation, but I mean, the only place I get that unexplainable feeling from nowadays, though, is coffee. No, really. Caffeine, coffee especially, just makes me feel that energy again, I'm young, I'm young, I'm still young, I'm a young adult, but it makes me feel like a kid again. It recaptures that feeling of, kind of rambling here, of just, whatever you call it, excitement, energy, fun, makes things feel fun, the rush of things, but without it, it's just, everything's mundane, or just an everyday thing, no matter what we're doing. I don't know, it's I require optimism and coffee to, make my days not, confusing. Welcome to being an adult! Wow! Yeah, but I just wish it didn't take so much effort anymore, does anyone else feel this, where it's you got your optimism, you got your mug of coffee, you've got your people in your life, maybe you don't. You've got all these things, aspects of life, but it takes effort to enjoy it. You're not, because you're ungrateful, but because you have to force yourself to feel that unadulterated, thing about anything. It's like, you're not just like, oh, cool, yeah, yeah, sure, we can do it tomorrow. You're like, but instead of that, you're more like, yay! Wow, this is so fun! Okay, I don't think any adult talks like that unless they're on drugs. But maybe not so much the talk of it as much as the feeling, of just, wow, the world is such an interesting place. And I'm a part of it. God, this is not sounding very good on my part. Makes me sound depressed, but I don't know. It's just there was a time in my life, I don't know, in one way, but I have a lot of questions, about it, though. I have a lot of questions about, these things that I was mentioning in my last recording, all these existential blah 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 things. How can I find it again? It's probably a question for a therapist, but, I can ask myself too, because it's my life, right? Is that a good answer? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, but it's not gonna stop me from just throwing out these questions into the ether, into the abyss. Because I want them answered. No matter what the answer is, I just need some, maybe the wrong answer, might be the right one. Either way, I need something I can kind of, go off of, and I can choose whether I think it's right or wrong, Most of this stuff is just philosophical opinions. Anyway, it's no one knows the answers, probably, but I don't know. I'm okay, well, that was question 1. I think I asked question 1. I'm ADHD, so I don't know if I even asked a question. So, question 2 would be, I guess, why did it go away in the first place? And why was it required for me to find myself again? For me to fundamentally, I use the word fundamentally a lot, but, lose the base of who I was and build it up from scratch. I don't know, why does that even happen to someone? Where you, have to relearn it. My tongue kind of got stuck and, crumb on it. I'm trying to be gross, not to be gross. But, yeah, I had to, bleh. And the third question is, so we asked, I think, how can I get it back? Why did it happen? And 3, well, let's see, there's a lot of ways to ask a question. How? I know how. When? I definitely know when. Where? Ooh, where did it happen? Well, that's not really important. The location isn't important. It's the happened that it matters. Where? Why are you asked that? Who? Oh, like who? That's a good one. Like, who? No, not that anyone did it, but like, who am I now that I know myself and I have more answers? Here's the thing about answers. Answers lead to more questions, so it's like, I know a lot about myself that I didn't realize when I was younger. But this is all about me right now, I'm realizing. But come on, I can't be the only one. Like, someone has to relate to these feelings. That's why I'm talking about it. Because someone has to know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, I'm rambling, blah, 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 but I don't know. It's just like so many feelings that I can't name, you know? So I don't really know why I'm talking about it then. Well, I really don't. I guess just for content. Let's be real. It's philosophical. That shit sells. Like, almost as much as other things. Other things than, yeah. You know. But, like, it's also for me, too, you know? I think the point of this video is that nobody really knows why they can't feel the same way they used to. Oh, and you know what? If I could time travel, I don't think it would be the same. I've always asked this, but like, if you could time travel back to when things were, would it be more like everyone was there, or would it be more like a liminal space where everyone is stuck in the present? Everyone's consciousness is like right now, but if you go in the past, you go there and there's like no one there. Does that make sense? Because like everybody like is a copy of you and everyone, or is it more like everyone shed that timeline, and so if you went back in time, you would all the objects would be there, but you wouldn't. Whoa. I mean, you would, but no one else. Like, it would be empty. That's so creepy to think about. Cause like, if you could go back in time, it's not just that wouldn't be the same, right? Because it's not the place and the time that shapes us, that makes something. It's our experiences. It's what we know. And what we... Wow. Huh. But if everything happened, blah, 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 you know, we went, 2025, 2024, all that COVID happened, blah, 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 and you go back in time after all that happened, well, would it feel the same as, like, before it happened? I don't know, it's like, you can't really know these things until you try and end up breaking time and space altogether with your stupid machines. Like, you think AI is bad? It is, but, like, if you think that is taking up all the energy, I always tell people, like, time travel would be, like, potentially just as bad. I mean, you would have to cool the system of a time-traveling machine so much. I mean, wow. You would have to... You're literally breaking through the walls of time. And with the barriers of reality fabric. Well, good luck with that. I'm not gonna go on a limb, like, whatever that means. Like, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but that's a conversation for another day that I might talk about later. Time travel. But, you know, life is life. You know, you just gotta go with it. When people ask me for advice, I don't tell them, like, just some specific, I'm real with them. There's no specific, because it depends on what it is, but, like, answer that just says, yeah, like, go to the beach and jump into the water and then sing a song. I just tell them, like, just do whatever is right for you. If it makes you, well, just because something makes you feel good doesn't mean it's good, right? Like drugs. But if it makes you feel good and it's fulfilling and it's not drugs or something like that, I mean, go for it, man. Like, bro. Like, just, I'm like, I feel like answers from advice and fortune tellers, I feel like they're vague on purpose. It's because, okay, maybe people say it's because so anyone can put themselves in those shoes and so anyone can relate. But, I mean, like, because the hints that you get whenever you're looking for answers, the actions you take can be vague too sometimes, you know? Like, there's no ritual, like, dance to life that you just randomly start picking up one day and then you got it. I mean, life is vague, you know, you just go along with whatever, like, where the wind blows you, you're like, unless it's, like, to a bad place, but then you can put up a fight, and have your autonomy in any situation, really. But if you like something, this isn't sexual, by the way, this is, like, totally, like, situational. I do not condone anything creepy, but I'm saying, like, if you want to move to Nebraska or Alabama, Florida, whatever, that's kind of more what I'm talking about. Okay? It's like I said earlier, just because you enjoy something doesn't mean it's good or right. Yeah, take that, rapist, you can fucking fuck off, but like creepy people, but like, that's why it's so convoluted. It's like, that's what I don't know. If it makes you happy, is it right or is it wrong? It depends on the context, really. If it stimulates you, makes you feel good in the moment. But there's a lot of things that make you feel good in the moment that are fine, like music. And there is a difference between all of those things. There's a big, big, big difference. But I guess that's where the human mind just fails to, or my human mind at least just fails to, like, take it in all at once. It's like, I don't know, you just have to figure it out as you go in life. And obviously some things that are instantly gratifying aren't, you're gonna know that they're bad. Like if you're taught it, you know, like, don't do drugs, kids, you know, like, don't do this, don't do that. And yeah, you should listen. don't do, like, stupid shit. You know? I don't know. Like, I'm so confused. I'm like, there's a right answer, a wrong answer, but it's really not that binary. I'm like, life is complicated. I'm like, you know, I'm just like, where do I stand in all this? Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like, this is personal, but sometimes I just feel like some people feel like they can do no wrong. I feel like I can't do anything right. I don't know. That's just a delusion, probably. It's just like low self-esteem or something. But, let's not get into that right now, internet. But if you want to ask me, sure, I'll answer your questions. Need to get off my shoulders sometime. But I'm not gonna talk about it, like, right now in this video. No one watches this channel anyway, and no one really listens to what I have to say. And that's fine. I mean, is it? I don't know. I'm confused in life right now, but aren't we all? Aren't we all a little confused? Like, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm just rambling. So, yeah, don't take this the wrong way. Like, this could be really weird out of context. Or, like, I guess anything could be weird out of context. Like, I don't know. Like, if you take this video and you're like, you said this or you said that. And a lot of people do say things that are problematic. Oh, no. Did you hear about the guy that was defending some stupid, idiotic guy in the Obsession movie? I'm like, dude, that's not, no. But I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna end the recording. Bye.